Northern Ireland nil, Bulgaria nil. Just simply not good enough. I'm StattoJoe. You're a legend for watching this video, and we just want to look at the stats and see what happened and chat about the game really. And obviously, this is an immediate reaction, so I might be more disappointed than I maybe when looking back. But I don't know. Didn't think it was great overall. Not good enough. Yes, we were dominant. Yes, we were the better team by a mile, and yes, we created loads of chances. But there weren't very many chances where it felt clear cut enough. It's a combination of Bulgaria having their whole team behind the ball for the majority of the second half, and our attackers just not being good enough. And I think that's really the harsh reality. Is the one thing we've learned during this international window, these last three games, is that we don't have enough up front, and there's nothing you can do about that because you can't just suddenly you can't sign a player, you can't bring someone in, and yeah, it's just not good. It's just we're really lacking up there, and it was so evident. And I think even more so that Bulgaria had the best chance of the game, and they had two chances. We would have lost that game if Peacock Farrell hadn't made an unbelievable save, and I think that's kind of the harsh reality of this game is that save has ultimately got us a positive result. Not we were unlucky. We weren't really unlucky. We weren't good enough up front with our attacks and things. And I always look at the attack momentum meter here when I can, if it's available. I don't think I've ever seen, and this is in any game, I don't think I've ever seen a more one-sided like meter. I don't think I've ever seen something so one-sided. Uh, yeah, like look at the second half. It was all Northern Ireland, apart from at the very end. Even the first half was pretty much all Northern Ireland, apart from slight patches. And I don't remember watching a game where Northern Ireland had so much possession and yet didn't win a game. In fact, I don't even remember a game Northern Ireland have had so much possession, full stop. Um, and it was pointed out to me on Twitter by Ross that Northern Ireland still have yet to win a game in their current homes trip. So, well, he had said that he was hoping this would be the first game where they did win, and sadly, Ross, they still haven't. So, that we'll see if I wonder will we ever win a game in that home strip. Um, I don't think you could do. I don't think you can. I don't think you can complain much about how we're set up to play and the style of play. I don't think that's the issue. I just think we don't have good enough forwards. So there's nothing the manager can do about that. Like that's not their problem. I thought I think the score. We look at the player scores. We'll go into the stats properly in a second. But when you look at the player performances, Jamal Lewis for me was far better than the 7-3. I actually think Jamal Lewis is my man of the match personally. Although, as you may well know, I absolutely love Jamal Lewis. I think he's a fantastic player, and I think he always puts on a great performance for Northern Ireland. And I think that he doesn't get the level of freedom at Newcastle as he needs. Um, I did think Gavin White was non-existent. I didn't think Josh McGuinness had a great game. I thought Paddy McNair was good. I don't know if he was man of the match, but I thought he was good. I don't think anyone played bad. I thought the only person I don't think anyone played badly, but I just think Gavin White wasn't really there for a lot of the game. Um, even look at the subs, it's all very. I mean, they didn't get him a lot of time, so it's all relatively average. I think now McGinn missed a big opportunity in that passage of play towards the end of the game. But apart from that, you know, let's just look at the stats. Really, we'll go half by half. I think so. The first half was really scrappy. The ball wasn't never really like in play. A lot there wasn't a lot of passing. It was just kind of the ball was in the air. There was a lot of head tennis, etc. Um, and I wouldn't really say there was any dominant force. Northern Ireland had the ball a lot more than Bulgaria did. 4 shots to Bulgaria's one. Hit the bar, of course. Although it was sort of looping onto the bar, it was never. It wasn't like it was going in and the keeper put it on. But overall, played well. As you can see it's scrappy because both teams' pass accuracy is so poor. 76% for Northern Ireland to Bulgaria's 61%, 81. Wow, they really didn't have the ball a lot. But I think the second half is where you're going to see dominance, and that's going to sort of fit in with this story that's being told here. Um, you look in the second half, like 76%, like 3 quarters of the ball. Oh, it actually makes me sad. 10 shots to Bulgaria's two, but only two on target. And the blocked shot stats, I'm not a big fan of because blocked shots could be like a shot that was hit from 30 yards and was blocked outside the box, you know. So for me, you're looking at 5 shots to two. Northern Ireland had 11 corners, and Bulgaria had two, which were both on the 89th and 90th minute or something stupid. Um, but you know, Northern Ireland's passing was fantastic in the second half, 88% overall, which is really good. Bulgaria only managed 59%. They were playing for a draw in that second half. They weren't going out to win that game, and they were never going to win that game. They didn't look well. I say they were never going to win that game. Bailey Peacock Farrell's kept us in. Um, but that's it for me. I don't. I don't. I think. I think this was as must win a game as any game in the group. You don't win this game, you're not qualifying for the World Cup. And that might seem harsh and it might seem quite reactionary, but I said that before the game. I said that anything other than a win is not good enough, and we're not, and it's going to reduce our chances completely of qualifying. You know, and you look at the table now, and you know, already Switzerland are out of reach. You know, they're already 5 points ahead. So, oh, I am gutted. I really am. I feel really deflated tonight after that game. Not because we were poor. We were poor up front, but uh, as a team performance, we weren't poor. Just you look at that game and it's like, what else can you do? You know, I don't think there's much else you can do. I think as an international break overall, there's been really some encouraging performances. We look to play good football, and we do play good football. I don't think that's unfair to say. And we're just yeah, we don't have a good enough striker, and that's not me saying that our forwards are rubbish because they're not. Like they perform well at the level they play at, but internationally they're just not there. You know, Shane Lavery wasn't in the team because this was a game that they thought wouldn't suit him. But I think of the USA game the way he played, and I didn't see that level of determination and fight from McGuinness or Gavin White today. Um, I would have also liked to have seen Dion Charles come on. And also, if you're going to bring on Kyle Lafferty, you got to bring him on earlier, in my opinion, because I didn't think Josh McGuinness was doing anything. In fact, I thought the most Josh McGuinness did was be offside for the majority of the game. Um, yeah, I don't really know what to say, guys. I'm just gutted, really. Mainly, mainly because you see a game where you're so dominant overall, and you're so, you have so much possession, you have so many shots, all that stuff, and to come away and not win a game against a team who weren't even at full strength and who never even looked like winning until the last minute. For me, that's gutting. I think big shout out to Billy Peacock Farrell though. He's been under some stink, certainly for the goals against Italy, and he produced an unbelievable save to make sure that we didn't lose. Positive is that we didn't lose, but yeah, they were my thoughts. I would love to hear from you, so let me know in the comments what you thought. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up. And that's been it for international break. Thank you all so much for the support over the last week. It's been a bit crazy. Um, I'm so appreciative to all those people who are new on the Twitter or you've watched these videos and you're new. Welcome. Thank you so much for watching. And we're back in the Premier League this weekend. There's no rest at all. Um, so we'll be back in the Premier League really from Friday onwards. So stick around for that. And yeah, they were my thoughts. I'd love to hear from you. And I'll see you at the weekend.